Sup YouTube, welcome back to another video documenting my journey to legend. I've never hit legend before and I'm hoping to do so for the first time this season. If that's something you think you'd be interested in, definitely consider subscribing to the channel. Before I get started with the battles, I want to give a massive shout out to a man who needs no introduction. The homie from out west, who in my opinion is one of the best. Mr. Home Slice Henry himself, who I queued up into battle with him the day before Go Battle Day. And it was really cool. He handed me a win, which I wasn't sure if I should feel disrespected or honored, but we take those. And he helped me climb a little bit, so massive thanks to him. Without further delay, let's get into the battles. I am rocking Yasser Elite's team that got him to legend. I figured, if I didn't succeed with Chillis's team, I might as well give Yasser's a shot. And this is my run to expert. I know people do runs to legend, but this is maybe the second time I'm going to hit expert. I've only hit expert once before, and I have never hit legend. So this is my set just before it. I am rocking the slow bro. I am rocking Licky Tongue, which is best buddied, and I'm rocking an under-leveled Medi because I didn't want to power it up to level 50. So it's at level 48, I think. It also has the best buddy, but it doesn't have the best buddy equipped. And here you would think we're in a solid matchup with the Charizard. But you actually need to correctly shield 2 blast burns in order to win the 2s. I don't believe you win otherwise. Blast burn just does an insane amount of damage. And here I am noticing that they might be weak in the back to a Slowbro. So I swap in my Medi, who's also part Psychic. So I'm hoping that maybe the Psychic coverage will help me out. And I am going for baits and I lose CMP here. So in hindsight, I probably should have shielded, or I probably should have straight sent the Psychic. And they have an Alomomola in the back. And I bring in the Medi. The Licky. And I'm trying to throw on correct timing, but I'm not sure if this is going to win me the match or not. Let's see. I think they go for the pump. Yeah, they go for the Hydro Pump. I do correctly throw on correct timing, so that's good. I'm not allowing any fast moves to go through. But I just don't think I have enough thrusts in these pumps to beat them to the Psychic. And they reach it, and at this HP, at this health range, it's definitely going to take me out. They come into snipe with Medi, and it was so close. So close. But we lose that match, unfortunately. Again, another Charizard lead. This time they safe swap into Scrafty, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I know I can tank 2 foul plays pretty comfortably. But they go for a pup. And I'm like, okay, I know I can tank a boosted foul play, so I'm not going to shield this. And I'm just going to try to get shield advantage from the Charizard. And I bait with the Ice Punch. And I want to see if this madman is going to call it. And they do. So I'm like, screw it. I'm only getting to 1 move. I might as well throw the Psychic and get the shield and be at a shield advantage. But they actually don't shield it. And I was like, what? Do I come in with Licky? No, I come in with Slowbro. And they have Medi in the back. So at this point, I just need a shield advantage. And I guess they know the game's pretty much done, so they top left. That was GG's. That was, I think my opponent just needed to use his shield. Again, another Charizard lead. This isn't the greatest. I tried this time to not throw on CMP because I was curious why they weren't throwing, right? They beat you to the blast burn, so I figured they might try to catch, and lucky for me they do. Here I'm gonna farm up as much energy as I can and launch the Power Whip just before. Actually, I could have done a little bit more, but I didn't want to be in like farm down range, right? God forbid this Charizard comes in, farms me down. I do die with a body slam, which kind of sucks, but I come in and throw this move immediately, seeing as they're still locked in. They do shield, and now I can just keep over farming. And are they? I don't know if I knew that this was a Dragon Claw, but oh no, I think it was a blast burn and they baited. Yeah, so I end up double shielding, and I figured it might be a Medi. I wasn't sure. Could have also been a Scrafty, at which point that would have sucked. And here I'm just forcing them to throw energy, because at this point I can comfortably go straight Ice Punch and win the match. And so I'm not throwing on CMP. I'm trying to outpace. I'm also under leveled, so I don't expect me to win any CMPs. I actually don't think I won a single CMP while rocking this Medi. Could I power it up? Yeah, but I'm only level 45 and I'm waiting until I hit level 46 in order to do the 3 power-ups to level 50. And then Medi's probably one of the ones I'll power up, considering this team was doing so well. Also, I Elite TM'd Body Slam onto my Licky, I was running Hyper Beam for the lulz. Maybe I'll showcase some of those battles because we did manage to land some of them. This matchup isn't as comfortable as you would think. You need to go straight Psychic. Don't go for the pup. Yasser was the one that gave me that advice, so I'm giving it to you if you haven't heard it already. You will have to shield once and then farm all the way down. Because they shield, you still get to the Psychic. Don't panic, get to the Psychic, and either take the other shield or lose switch, but you'll be at a shield advantage. They come in with Medi, and I can safely come in with the Slowbro, and we have the Licky in the back, and this is pretty GG's. I think I'm going to let this move through because I no longer need the Lickitung. And okay, I go for the double body slam. Why? I think maybe expecting the shield, but also knowing that I could farm down and get to a move. And I forgot about that. I panicked and I wasn't sure if I should throw the power whip or the body slam. I thought I could get to 2 body slams. Clearly I didn't get to anything, so I should have just thrown something. But we're still in a pretty good position. I was afraid that they might bait me there, but they don't. If they had baited, they would have won this match. Spoiler warning. But because they didn't bait, I just had to make a call, and I happened to call correctly, and we managed to take that game. So that was really close, and also my stupidity. It came down closer than it had to be. The Slowbro mirror. I am about 50-50 with these teams. I paired up with I believe a subscriber in one of the matches. I forget his name. I think his YouTube handle is like Hamburger or something. And he beat me. So he was one of the positive 50s, or the negative 50s in my case. But I've only managed to beat this team like half and half. I'm not really sure why. My Licky is the rank 1, which is like my biggest only flex that really doesn't mean anything now because of the because of Noctowl. But and you do still take a shield regardless, as long as you have a really good ranked Licky. But again, am I going to win this? I don't remember. This is my expert run, right? Okay, so I do have to throw the Psychic immediately because I'm at the back-to-back. We do CMP here, which is great. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to come in with Medi expecting the Licky in the back, but this wasn't the mirror team. And here I'm just throwing on correct timing. Sometimes I mess up with the timing, and I'm not sure if like when they swap in, I should throw 1 more or 1 less. Here I CMP on the Ice Punch, just because I figure I need 2 moves to KO anyway. And I don't think they're at the back-to-back. I mean, you can't stack Psychics, right? And here I'm just hoping this Ice Punch KOs because Alomomola is a little bit thick. And it doesn't. You see, like a freaking little thick thing. So maybe Pup would have been better here. And here I'm just trying to get the Ice Punch off. I knew they weren't at it, but I just didn't want to take any risks. And I think we're 2-1. Also, I changed my hat, so now I'm officially Ruffian Romeo, or Team Rocket. And there I was a little stunned that I won that game. And did we make it? No, they cucked me. I was 1 point away from reaching expert. I was so upset, man. Like I couldn't get a win. These battles were on Go Battle Day, so I did continue to play. And spoiler warning, I did manage to climb, but it was just really, really funny that I was 1 point away from hitting expert with this team. So yeah, these were my battles for today. I will showcase my expert run, which was really, really dicey. And it's only the 2nd time I've ever hit expert, so I'm really, really proud of that. It means something to me, right? But when you look at the grand scheme of things, there are so many people that easily hit legend and it means nothing to them. And, you know, I'm looking to get on that level, but hitting expert was still a big accomplishment for me. My 2nd time in all of my GBL career. This is the 1st time I've actually pushed for it, so it was, it felt good. Try Yasser's team if you haven't already. It's been working out really well for me. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.